Alright, today I'm going to show you how to dimple the barrel for the gas system. And basically what we have here is, here's the gas block. And this is the top. And that's where the gas tube will go in. And so that hole there on this side is where the gas will travel from the barrel into the tube and back into the system, into the receiver. And these holes right there are actually where we will line up with that hole, and use our little roll pin here and our roll pin punch, and we're gonna place that so it's firm, and then we are going to go and put the gas block on the barrel, and then we will have to go and test fire, make sure that the gas system is properly lined up and the gas flows through the gun. Then when we come back, we will do the dimpling of the barrel after that. Alright, so now we're going to test fire. First, I've got a dummy round. We're going to make sure that the gun chambers and ejects before we actually do a test fire. So we'll put the mag in here. Alright, so that's good. Chambered around. Now we're going to switch from safety to fire. Alright, so we've loaded the next round. And our bolt has stayed back and continues to stay back with our magazine out. Alright. Okay, so now we are back here in the shop, and we know the gas system is in a good spot. We know it's lined up, everything's working correctly. And so what a lot of people do is they'll maybe hope or rely on the fact that the screw has been torqued down enough to leave a mark on the barrel. I'm not real big on that idea. So what I like to do is pull the set screw out. So it's over here where it won't get lost. And then get a punch. Trying to find dead center. In there, and just give it a little tap, enough that you can tell. I don't know if you can tell that, but I can feel it's in the pocket and I can pull it out. So I'll go ahead and replace, or not replace, but actually, yeah, I will put the other set, or put the set screw back in and tighten it, and then remove the front one and punch it. That way I know the gas block doesn't move in between doing this. And after that, I will remove both screws, pull the gas block off, and we will dimple the barrel. And this is the bottom of the barrel, if you were wondering the orientation here. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and drill our dimples out. We have our holes punched and marked. We've tested that everything's set up and functioning correctly. So what we want to do is, right here is the bit, and we are going to just cut with the tip and not get into the flutes. That way we'll avoid going into the barrel and only create the hole that is necessary to create the mechanical bite we need to hold our gas block in place. And that's a perfect little dimple there. See, we've created just enough of a spot for our screw to hold on to and not go into the barrel, not causing any gas issues. And we will do the other one, this hole right here, and then we will put our gas block back on and we will be done. The reason that we do have that dimple in there, again, is to give it that mechanical lockup, an actual physical thing for the gas block to hold on to instead of just holding that, hoping that the grip strength would hold it on there. Something else that some people, well, not some, but will happen once in a while is that people that need to pin and weld their muzzle device, a lot of times they'll have to dimple the barrel as well to give that an extra little bit of grip. Even though you're welding it on there, it's still a very good idea to do that, just to ensure that nothing ever happens, and that if, you know, ATF does want to check out your barrel and make sure that you do have it over 16 inches because of the muzzle device that's pinned and welded on there, that it stays secure. It is pinned and welded. Even if the welds break, that's still in there, and hopefully that, you know, you be covered as much as physically possible. But that's it for the gas block. Okay, now we're back in the shop, and we've gone out, we've checked the gun, we have came back, we marked our screws that are on our gas block so that we could dimple our barrel. We've drilled out those dimples, we've screwed the gas block back into place, everything is lined up, and the gun itself is functioning, and the build of the gun is done. The next thing that we'll get into is how to sight your different scopes in. We're going to start with a telescopic scope, and then eventually we will show you how to sight in your red dot. But yeah, that's the pretty much the whole gun build, and all we have left is accessories and small things to finish up on.